that was my Oslo trip. I didn't film as much as I wanted, and that's because it wasn't anything special in the stores. And as you might know, Oslo isn't the biggest city and the stores are quite small and they don't get that much new things. So I tried to film the new things and it wasn't that much, so I also filmed a little bit extra. They, for example, had the new Jodie in the Bottega store that I was really excited to try on, and I think I really liked it. And that's because you have multiple options to wear it, because you can just pop off the chain and then it will become a normal Jodie. And if you want to wear it on your shoulder, you can just attach the chain. I went to Hermès a few times and met my essay, and I was so happy to see him again. I was really enjoying just chatting with him in person. And I also bought one thing from Hermès, and I was really surprised that they still had the shearling orange and the shearling cypress sandals. I thought they would sell out very quickly. It was very fun to see them in person. I was really eyeing the orange in brown shearling. They were very pretty, but I think I have too many shearling sandals now. And on the purse wall they had a few ostrich bags, one Constance and one Picotin. They were very pretty and I think they were in the shy color. It was so exciting to see a bag in shy color in person. And I also had a Birkin 3-in-1, which was very beautiful, but not for me, I think. I also got to try on a Kelly 28. I didn't film that, but I think the Kelly 28 would be a perfect bag in black. But for now, the top two on my wish list is a mini Kelly and a Kelly 25. After that we went to Saint Laurent and I was so happy that they have the Mika sunglasses so I could try them on. And I got to try on many different colors, but they didn't have them in black, which was my preferred color. But I think after I try the brown ones on, that they will suit me more. And I have a lot of black sunglasses, so I think I'm going to choose another color than black in them. I also really liked the pink ones. They were very different but cool at the same time. Not something that I would usually go for. They also had a sale going on, but I didn't find anything. And to be honest, I haven't found anything in YSL lately. And the store in Oslo don't have that much. But I think I will find a lot more when I'm traveling. We also went to Louis Vuitton for a quick visit, and also here I didn't find anything. They had a new pool pillow slides, but I like the old ones more, so therefore I didn't go for them. The new ones looks a little bit weird and too much for me because of the big logo, but if they had the old ones I think I would have bought them. And that was the only thing I had in mind when it comes to potentially things I can buy in Louis Vuitton, because I'm currently in a phase where I'm not gravitating towards Louis Vuitton that much. And as I said in my last vlog, Dior is opening in Oslo very soon, but for now they only have Dior Beauty, which is my second favorite store when I'm going to Oslo. I really like the boutique and the staff is very nice. So we were a couple of times in the store and ended up getting a couple of stuff twice. So let's move on to the unboxing. So the first thing I'm going to unbox is something that I was surprised that I bought actually, but when these were brought out I couldn't miss the chance. And this is actually the second item I have from this brand, so I don't usually find anything there. And let's move on to the unboxing. So here you can see it's from Bottega Veneta. I really like the new green boxes and I think they pop a lot more than the old ones in brown. And let's move on to the reveal. And as you probably can guess by the size of the box, it is a pair of shoes. And here are my new Bottega slides in shearling, but I think I have too many shearling sandals now. So here are my new green slides from Bottega. These are in shearling and I got them in size 37, which is one size down from my usual size, and I just fell in love with them when they brought them out. This is not something that I would usually go for because I'm quite a neutral girl, but I couldn't resist the gorgeous green color, and as you probably know, I have a thing for shearling. These were also on sale, which is the reason I did buy them, because I would not buy them for full retail, but they were on 40% sale, so I couldn't leave them. They are very comfortable, and I think I will mainly use them as house slippers, but I think they really can elevate the look, and they look really cool with all black, especially sweats. So maybe I will use them when I'm traveling or something like that, but for now I think I will use them mainly as a house slippers. So that was my first purchase from Oslo. And let's move on to the next one. So the second purchase is from Dior Beauty, and this is the first of 2 purchases from Dior Beauty. So let's reveal it. I got a lot of freebies, and the first thing is a fan from Dior Riviera collection, which is quite nice. I don't think I will use it, but it was very handy when I got it because it was a very hot day, but I don't think I will carry it in my bag. I really like the details, and I think it is very detailed to be a freebie, and that was the first thing. And I also got a lot of dust bags. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but yeah. So the first thing I actually bought from Dior was a candle in the scent Eden Rock. This is the limited edition with the Tour de Joy pattern in grey, and I think it is very beautiful, and I'm so happy that I bought it because now I finally have a Dior candle here at home, and the details are very stunning. And that was the first thing. And the second thing I bought was a bronzer, also in the Dior Riviera collection. I also really like the packaging, and I think it is very stunning. I can't wait to use it. So that was the second thing I bought, and the rest of this box is freebies. I got a Dior Prestige hand lotion, and here you have a dust bag with also freebies. I got some perfume in Oud Rosewood and Oud Isfahan, and also in Balade Sauvage, and a lot of Dior Prestige samples. And in the next box from Dior Beauty, this box is white, the other one was in the Dior Riviera collection. So let's open it up. And here I actually got a beach tote. I think it is very practical, and I really love the simplicity of the tote. So that was a very good freebie. And let's move on to the things I actually bought. And the first thing I bought was a Dior lip oil in pink. I have one in rosewood, but I also want one in pink. So here it is. And the next thing I bought was a nail cream, which I have heard a lot of good things about. Here is also the packaging, very stunning, and I can't wait to use it. Some more samples of Dior Prestige, and also the hand cream, 2 more samples. And I also got a brush for my bronzer. It was time to change out my brushes, and I really like this one. And I also got a box of matches to lit my candle. Very extra, but at the same time very nice. And we have some more freebies. And here is also perfume. I got the scent Lucky, and another Oud Isfahan, and also a bigger sample of Sakura. And the last thing I bought from Dior Beauty is the candle lid for my candle. Of course, it looks really beautiful, and it preserves the scent of the candle. And we have another bag of freebies. I actually got a perfumed soap in Amber Nuit. Some more scents. I got another sample of the Lucky, and my boyfriend got 3 samples of Sauvage Elixir. So let's move on to the biggest thing I bought from Dior Beauty. And by the shape of the box you can probably guess. because there have been a few of these in my channel. So let's unbox it. And here you have them in the case. I have wanted a pair of sunglasses like this for a long time, and when I saw these were released, I fell in love with them, but I was uncertain about the shape of the glasses because it is different from anything else that I had. So I wanted to try them on, and when I tried them on, I just knew I had to get them. And also here I was a little bit spontaneous and I went for a color that I usually wouldn't go for. So let's reveal them. So here is my new Miss Dior B1U sunglasses. These are with the black frame and the blue glasses, and I think I would usually go for the black ones with the black glasses. But when I tried them on, they were actually very cool, and I had to get them. Here they are on, and I really like the cat eye, and I think they are something different from anything else I have had. So yeah, that was my new sunglasses and I'm very happy with them. And that's all I got from Dior. And let's move on to Hermès. And here is the box from Hermès. And as you probably can guess here as well, by the shape of the box, it is footwear. It has been a couple of boxes like this in my channel as well. Let's unbox them. And here are the shoelaces. And here are my new day sneakers. And now you are probably thinking, don't you have them already? And that's correct. Here is my other pair. And the reason why I rebought them is because these are in 37.5 and these are in 38. I have used these one time maybe. And that's because they are a little bit too tight for me. And when I tried on the 38, which is my usual size, they fit me perfectly and I didn't feel any pain like I do with these. So therefore I rebought them, and this is also in rose gold, which is the one I initially wanted. And the old ones I have is in light gold hardware, and as you can see there is a big difference from the hardware. These look almost like palladium. When I see them side by side, I prefer these ones. When I tried them on in the store, I talked to my essay about these being too tight, and he said to me that it would be totally fine if I sell these ones and buy these ones, because the old ones that I have is way too tight for me and I wouldn't get any use of them. I bought these in January and I have probably worn them once, while I think I'm going to use these a lot more because they don't hurt, and I think the rose gold will match the gold hardware much better than the light gold. So I'm so happy that I finally got the pair that I really wanted, in the right color, in the right size finally, and I can't wait to use them. So that was the things that I bought in Oslo. I didn't buy that much because I'm saving money to my Paris trip, and I'm also going to Denmark in a couple of weeks, and I'm also going to vlog there. Hopefully they will have a lot more things that I can show you, and I promise you that I will be getting better in vlogging. That's something that I really enjoy, and I also hope you guys enjoy coming along shopping with me. Let me know what your favorite thing was that I bought, and I think probably mine is the shoes, because now I finally have them and I'm so happy. I was a little bit disappointed when I bought the other ones in January. So yeah, that was the video, and thank you so much for watching, and if you're not done watching me yet, here is no video, and goodbye.